Hi guys, so I'm here today with a quick garden walkthrough. It is early May, so I just want to show you guys what's going on in the garden. So to start off, we have some mustard greens. The last mustard greens I grew did so well that I planted them again, just because they grew well. I still don't like the way they taste. I tried eating some and they're just not for me, so I'm growing them again for my family. And here we have a tomato plant. This is an indeterminate variety, so this one is gonna hopefully take me straight through the season, but it's just a regular slicing tomato. This is one that I got from Walmart as a plant start, and it's doing really good. It looks healthy. I gave it a little makeshift trellis. I'm gonna have to add on to that as this plant grows. Here we have a volunteer papaya. All of our bedding and discard from the chicken coop goes back into the gardens as fertilizer, and we got a volunteer. Here I have some okra. This is the Jing orange okra or Jing red okra, I'm not sure. But I've saved seed from this like 3 years now, and it keeps growing really well. So there's a couple of those. I'm going to plant a few more in the future. Here we are at the other tomatoes I have. These are Roma tomatoes, and these are a determinate variety. So they are putting on blossoms. I don't know if I'm gonna have to give these support. I feel like I probably am, but I'm gonna see how sturdy they are on their own. You can see some of the tomatoes are coming in here, and they are loaded with blossoms. So I have four of those plants here, and I'm hoping that they can kind of like support each other and just not need support. I have jalapenos here. The jalapenos are starting to put on fruit, and they all have blossoms, which is awesome. Well, something I learned about jalapenos is while they have fruit, while they're producing, if you minimize the amount of water you give them, the spicier your pepper will be. So I like hot stuff. These are gonna get like minimum water just to kind of keep them alive. I want really hot peppers. These are the first crop of mustard greens that I let bolt and go to seed. You can see the seed pods here. I don't need this many mustard seeds, but I'm gonna save the majority of the seeds. Over here, I have a couple marigolds. I'm gonna plant a few more of those just to kind of add some companion planting to the garden. Over here, we have the turnip greens. These are doing okay, but this is more of a cool weather crop, and our temperatures have been in the high 90s already. Over here, I have sweet potato and corn. My corn didn't do so well, so I had spotty germination, and then some of the seedlings, once they did come up, they died out, so I'm left with 4 corn plants. And normally when you plant corn, you need at least a block of them. Like, you need them to be planted closely together so they get decent pollination. And over here I have 3 collard green plants. Now those are the greens that I eat. I eat collards, so I need these to grow just as big and pretty as the mustard greens grew. Over here, I have my guava tree. My guava tree it looks like it's dying. So I'm still watering it. I haven't fertilized anything lately, but it's really dry. Down here we have some arugula, and in the same spot we have some callaloo. I guess another name for callaloo is amaranth. And the amaranth or callaloo kind of took over, so I'm gonna have to clear out some of those. And again, those are volunteers. We had a callaloo plant there that went to seed. It dropped all the seeds and they all grew. All right, moving over this way, I have a watermelon plant. This is a watermelon from seeds that I saved from a grocery store watermelon last summer. So last summer we ate a watermelon. It tasted amazing. We were like, save seeds from those. So we planted that, and it's growing nicely. This watermelon is the sugar baby watermelon, and This one is doing really, really good. It has quite a few like baby melons on it. You can see one here. And then you can also see some of the blossoms that like haven't opened yet that have like watermelon behind them. So those are the female flowers. So I'm feeling really hopeful with this plant that we'll be able to get quite a few sugar baby melons from it. That's like the small personal size melon. Over here to my seed starting table, I have just a few eggplant seedlings or starts. Those are in prep for the summer garden. So an eggplant, and that's about it for this table. I don't really have anything else started yet. In this bed, I have a couple zucchini plants that are just starting out. And I also have some cucumber. Now, both zucchini and cucumber don't really last long in my garden. Like you can see the cucumbers are struggling. They don't really do well because downy mildew takes me out, and then the squash bugs get me, and then the extreme heat. Like I've tried a few different ways of growing these, and it just doesn't work out well. So a lot of times I plant them just to get like that initial harvest, and then the plant dies. Here is my pineapple that I showed you, I guess it was 2 months ago in a garden walkthrough. This is what the pineapple looks like now. It's still growing. Here's my rosemary plant. It really took off this spring. During the winter, it looked a little sad, but this spring, it really did some growth. All right, so thanks for watching. The sky is getting pretty dark. It looks like it's gonna storm in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and say bye. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Let me know what you think about the plants I'm growing. If you have any tips or tricks for planting and some of my struggles, go ahead and help me out. And until next time, bye.